Hello, hello, hello.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Tribe Vibe TV. I'm Jim Cavall, COO of Iron Tribe Fitness, and I'm joined now by Kyle Sutton, who's our Director of Programming, and we have some exciting announcements to make about the product experience that you get a chance to take part in every day at Iron Tribe. But before we do that, we want to remind you about using and taking advantage of all the new technology that's been launched through our Athlete Portal. The Athlete Portal is available at my.irontribefitness.com, which is mobilely responsive. You can use it on your phone, no matter what type of smartphone you have. And of course, you can access it on your desktop browser. But we also have a new version of the iPhone app for those iPhone users out there. And I know the Android folks are wondering when we're coming out with an Android app, but we've created this new mobile website for other operating systems. At the end of the day, you now have a dashboard that you can go to track your key metrics, from attendance to personal records that we're now going to start tracking through the way we write our workouts and score them. You're going to be able to use our Tribe Stream feature to communicate with the other athletes in your individual tribe and other tribes from around your market and around the country. You're also going to be able to go back and look at past workout scores and compare to past workouts in a much more automated fashion because of the way we're tracking data and writing our workouts. And you're going to be able to use the accounts feature that allows you to do everything from update your credit card information for each store that you buy products at, order food eventually, that's coming very soon, so that you can manage your food program data, and so many other cool things. So really want to get everybody involved, especially with the Tribe Stream feature. Make sure you take a chance and give it a try, because we know you're going to love it, and it's just going to give you a better community feel at your gym. All right, so why is Kyle here? Well, first of all, he took a big role in the programming and development of the new technology, because the workout feature was really at the core of it. And so, Kyle, one big project you've taken on is leading our coach committee, and then together programming the general programming workouts that we do in the regular classes in a way where our technology can better track it, and we can even create scalable color divisions that people have started to experience. So just talk about that project, who the contributors are, and what the grand goal is with it.
So, with the coaching committee, it consists of myself, Michael Collins, Jessica Parks, and John Vogel. And what we've done is just try to develop a method to the madness. Really try to give a good general class that hits a lot of key characteristics, whether it's metcons or strength or power or speed. We want to really develop a program that serves a lot of people, serves the most people, and does it in a way that keeps people progressively moving forward, keeps them injury-free, and just is also still a lot of fun. So the committee meets every 3 weeks, and we try to program the next block of training so that it matches up with all of the events that we have going on and all of the previous workouts that we've done, making sure that we're attacking everything very versatile in the program, hit a lot of variety and a lot of different energy systems when we program.
And so there is actually a methodology, a science, especially with the education you bring to the table behind the programming. I know a lot of athletes out there are trying to predict patterns, and maybe they're going to do this and then they're going to do that. But there really is a formula behind what Kyle and the committee is programming. And in addition to that, there is a general program that we can take an athlete coming in with a performance goal and an athlete coming in with a weight loss goal and put them in the same class, especially with these color divisions, these prescriptions, if you will, that they can opt into. We can even track, as an athlete, out of the amount of times you've worked out this year, how many times have you done X color, and know that prototypically you're that color athlete. So that's a great thing, but it's the general program. We're now experimenting with more specialized programs. Strength has been a class offered at many of our locations around the country, and you have decided to head up a committee along with Zechariah Townsend, Josh Bateman, and Peggy Borland that is giving the strength component a more intentional feel and relating it to the general programming. Just talk about that.
Yeah, we found that the strength program struggles to be implemented when it has to live within the general program. So what we've done is we've kind of flip-flopped that, and with the committee and with a lot of the ideas that Zechariah and the committee have brought to the table, we're trying to plan out the strength blocks so that they can live independent of general programming. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to take 3 or 4 exercises per 6 to 8 week block and really be intentional with how we are progressing people through those in terms of intensity and load and volume, so that if we pre-test at the beginning of a strength block, we want to see after 6 or 8 weeks that those people are really making good progress. Very intentional with those 3 or 4 movements, and it allows us to sort of simplify general programming a little bit because we have those options of strength class.
I want to bring up 3 things that I've seen y'all do on this committee, and it's literally up on the board where you meet in this room. And number 1, you're going to relate it to the general program. So if somebody did a strength class one day and it's not going to be heavy back squats, the day after there were a high volume of lighter back squats in a metabolic conditioning workout. So the programs won't conflict. Number 2, you created it in a way where people do have to show up. You can't just go to one strength class every other week and expect it to work. You have to actually go there. And then number 3, you're going to launch this thing with a target on what, 4 main movements for the first phase. Talk about that.
Yeah, so we just kind of took movements that we haven't been using that much lately. That includes the bench press, the jerk, the snatch, and then an auxiliary lift of a horizontal row that we don't see a lot in general programming. And what we'd like to do is really hammer those things in strength class. But every 6 or 8 weeks, the focus is going to change from those 4 exercises to maybe 4 totally different ones. And what we're going to do is just try to get as much improvement in those exercises as we can over the course of that block, and then switch it up after that. So
it's awesome.
Yeah, the key is consistency, I think. We want every workout to build upon the workout before. So that means that you want to be very consistent coming to class, making sure you're getting there every week so that you can continue to progress at the rate that we want you to.
It's such exciting stuff for us, especially Forrest and I, just seeing the way this brand is going, where it's going from a programming standpoint. I mean, this weekend alone, there'll be 20 spots taken at our quarterly coaches certification event, where coaches come from all over the country, everywhere from St. Louis, Denver, Naples, Florida, all these different markets coming into Birmingham, getting trained by Lewin Wynn and his certification team. And it's all based on what Kyle and the programming committees are doing. It's just tying it together. So if you're watching this and you're in Nashville, your coaches are getting trained on how to deliver this program, and you're experiencing this program. And Kyle, thank you. Obviously, thanks to Lewin and all the coaches on the committee. And we love feedback. So if you ever want to send feedback, feel free to do so. You can do it through the athlete portal that I talked about at the beginning. There's a support button, and your messages will get heard loud and clear by Kyle and the committee. And we'll do the best we can to continue taking your feedback and making this brand the best it can be. So until next time, I'm Jim, this is Kyle, and you've been watching Tribe Vibe TV.